Hello there, YouTube. It is your boy B3 back with another kicking graphic novel review. Today's trade is Superman Volume 1, The Unity Saga, Phantom Earth. I kind of put off reading this because, I just loved the Tomasi Gleason run of Superman so much. And I read the Man of Steel series that kind of bridged that series and this one by Bendis, and this series is, of course, by Bendis as well. And I didn't like the miniseries. I didn't like it. I thought it was bad. But I finally read this book because I noticed it was for free on Prime Reading, so I was like, screw it. It's free, might as well go ahead and read it. And you know what? I can't lie. I actually really enjoyed it. I didn't think I'd like it, and I did. It's got its fair share of Bendis speak, and I still don't think it's as good as the Tomasi Gleason run. But let me give you a quick read-up of the back of the book. A new era for Superman begins here, spinning out of the superstar creator Brian Michael Bendis' epic Man of Steel miniseries that I have reviewed and did not like. Superman's status quo was about to get rocketed to its core. It's hard for Superman to fight the endless fight when the two people he loves most in the world, his wife Lois and their son Jonathan, are traveling the universe, unable to communicate with him. But it's Superman's job to keep the Earth safe, no matter what. It's a huge job under the best circumstances, but when the entire planet is mysteriously transplanted into the Phantom Zone, the prison dimension used to hold Krypton's most dangerous criminals, fending off an army of supervillains maybe more than Superman and even the Justice League can handle. Legendary creators Brian Michael Bendis from New Avengers, Ultimate Spider-Man, and Jessica Jones, and Ivan Reis from Justice League and Aquaman begin an incredible new era for the Man of Steel. Collect Superman numbers 1 through 6. Make this your jumping on point for the next great Superman epic. Yeah, so that's that. I also just want to say there was a really cool number 1 variant, which was like a little pixelated video game version of, Superman's first appearance. Very cool. But yeah, Superman Volume 1, The Unity Saga, Phantom Earth. Brian Michael Bendis, Ivan Reis, Joe Parado, Auclair Albert, etc. So, the art's pretty damn good. I just want to say that all around, the art's really good. It's real colorful. I love it. And this book was actually much more hopeful than I thought it would be. I want to say that, too. You see, G, the Man of Steel miniseries was a little depressing, to be completely fucking honest with you. But this one, not as much so. Superman's sad at the beginning. He wants to fly out into space to find his family, which of course doesn't make any sense because it's fucking space. But he finds a Dominator invasion fleet early, stops that, And he's just got to go about doing his thing. He makes a new Fortress of Solitude in the Bermuda Triangle. Martian Manhunter basically tries to convince him to take over the planet, which was a little odd, but whatever. And the whole time Superman's like speeding away and stopping a crime or something and coming back, Superman style. And then the Earth gets transported into the Phantom Zone mysteriously. And the Justice League can't really help him fight because it's poisoning them. Like, the elements of the Phantom Zone are interacting with the atmosphere and just kind of just poisoning normal humans, and it's really just like all the weird gravity and stuff is just wreaking havoc on the whole planet. And Superman's not unaffected either. He's slowly losing his powers because he's no longer in front of a yellow sun. Not at all. We get to see Radioactive Man? Or Nuclear Man, I think is actually his name. Radioactive Man's from Marvel. But Nuclear Man, in the Phantom Zone, he does get killed, but I saw him and I was like, oh shit, that's fucking Nuclear Man. Real fun. But if you remember the end of the Man of Steel miniseries, a certain villain got sent to the Phantom Zone, and now he conceded the Earth. And Rogol Zar, or whatever his name was, he apparently is responsible for destroying Krypton. I kind of don't like that. Part of me hopes he's just lying. because I feel like Krypton having evidence that its society was doomed and ignoring it because they didn't want to deal with it or because they were too prideful and arrogant and didn't think their society could ever fall. That, I think, since the inception of Superman, has been a very meaningful story. I think it's been a very relevant story throughout all of human history. I think this story would resonate to someone somewhere, you know, especially right now with our entire planet dying thanks to it's directly caused by human action, global warming, and all that shit. You know, the story of Krypton's demise is as relevant as ever, more relevant than ever. And then you kind of just change it so that some guy killed them all. I don't like that. I think that's dumb. I think that's stupid. I'm sorry. But yeah, Rogol Zar, like, gets an army together of all these Phantom Zone peeps so that they can attack the Earth. And there's this fun little bit with Adam Strange and both of the Atoms, well, both of the shrinking kind, are there fucking around, finding out. Really just a lot's going on. We get this great flashback to Superman telling John why he doesn't choose violence a lot of the time, which was really great. A lot of the Superman dialogue in this is really hopeful and inspiring. And then we find out General Zod wants to unite all the Kryptonians left, and Superman actually gets his help. General Zod shows up, gets himself transported into the Phantom Zone so he can fight Rogol Zar. And he's pissed because Kandor was slaughtered by Rogol Zar. Absolutely just slaughtered. There's this big fight. Superman, Zod, Rogol Zar. Superman gets teleported out of it, but Rogol Zar does seem to just thrash Zod. And then John Kent Superboy shows up, and he's a bit of a Superman. Yeah, he's a bit of a Superman now. So we'll have to see what's up with that. Time distortion, something, getting teleported to the future, something like that, I remember. Because I have read a decent portion of the Superman Son of Kal-El series, which I do need to get around to reviewing also. But that is it for Superman Volume 1, the Unity Saga of Phantom Earth. Better than I expected. Actually a rather hopeful book. Perhaps Bendis understands Superman better than I thought he did. And then they brought Jonathan Kent back, which I'm happy about because I love me some Jonathan Kent. I love him as a character so goddamn much. I wish I didn't sell his first appearance issue because I used to have it. I wish I would have kept it. Not even for a financial reason, just because I just wish I still had it. But that's it. That's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.